All right. Tell you what, every time I looked outside today, I seen some kind of objects were, or trails, from the objects were moving across the sky somewhere. At first, they were spaced out, and then, and here we go again, here, like right near sunset. Just so coincidentally, everything and all this right here that you see just started forming, I would say, and really fast too, like about an hour ago. All this just came racing in and formed together. What you're seeing right here is giant, humongous. Look at that right there. I mean, basically, it looks to me as if almost precisely as if this system is basically, right here in front of the sun, telling everyone that it's here. I mean, what more can you say about this right here? What can you say? Is that not very, very clear? I mean, you don't even need, you can see that easily, clearly with the naked eye. Very clearly, easily. Of course, a lot of people aren't going to look anyway because they never look at the sky or whatever, but. And see, look, this is kind of what I mean when I've said before, like all the objects coming together, meeting together. I've said that a number of times. Seems to be like 3 or 4 different giant formations the way I see it, and they all end up meeting together. That's what I meant. Like this. So you got that, and then you got, obviously, this is the biggest one. That should be pretty obvious, right? Look at that. I mean, my gosh. And really, from the looks of it, it kind of looks like that everything all along the horizon down there probably will meet up with it and join with it, I would expect. Maybe not necessarily right now, today, but whenever. Maybe not, I could be wrong, but kind of appears that way. Or maybe that's another separate formation, I don't know. And of course, when you guys know, when I say formation, that means whatever the movement of all the objects, all the trails they create and leave through their movements, so forth and so on. Whatever it all together between those objects creates is the formation. Whatever, as I always say, like this. And what does it all mean? I don't know. I guess evidently we're going to be finding out soon, aren't we? I suppose. I mean, all this is obviously way more than just, where's the planet that's coming, rotating by, or whatever, like a lot of people seem to think, and so forth. No, it's way much more than that, obviously. Very obviously. And as I'm looking around, I'm actually, several things, like one thing that I've seen many, many times is this, whatever object this is, right there, that creates, and it basically looks like a wing formation, so that would be part of it going off that way, and all that, which you can't see it all, and then it trails straight up across the sky like that, all that, and then there's the other wing per se of it, which is actually forming a head right there coming from the other way. So yeah, like I said, I've never seen quite like this, where everything, so many things formed I mean, I've seen things forming together, giant things like this, but never were they all, I mean, this should be a sign for sure. Never were they all this clearly formed where you could see them all, like I'm seeing right here. Like that looks like a head, and then that looks like a head on that end, like that kind of thing. That's what I mean. And of course, all these objects that I've been filming and things we've been seeing, or some of us been seeing, all those things form, obviously, all of this, or is going to. This is absolutely mind-boggling, for sure, very much so. Man, guys, I don't know about you, but I find this, even after all the things I've shown, I find this quite shocking. I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but I mean, there's just no other way to describe this. To me, it literally is very shocking, still. Man, when you see things like this right here, I mean, isn't that pretty shocking? To me it is. I mean, it's not necessarily surprising anymore, but wow. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up this video, and I mean, every time that I see this particular formation right here, I kind of think, okay, well, maybe this is going to be it, whatever that means. But still, I guess, quote unquote, like falling short, or not forming all the way, or whatever the case is, or is not fully formed, I'll say, I guess. So I guess it seemed like it was going to be, but that's as much as I'll see of it as of today. So I don't know, guys. Certainly something to be paid attention to, right? For sure.